2015, what a fantastic year. Let's review it. "2020 started off with the end of 2019, where I was in good old DOIJ's interview server as a depressed interviewer with everyone else. But then the owners, or Khan himself, made the fantastically awful decision of replacing the current head of interview server, not the current one, but whatever, with Gonzo. It made no flipping sense. He was the least qualified person you could have ever picked, but he didn't like me, so he banned me, and I got removed from the interview server. But he shows how bad he was at his job because I still had the interviewer role and half the flipping servers. But so I was just chilling in DOIJ, watching all the failures happen, such as Novity getting banned for just trying to flipping send a YouTube video link. That was funny. But that same month, towards the end of it, Novity just up and quit anyway. So that was great. And then it kind of went quiet for a little bit later. But then by the end of February, Novity comes back saying he's going to start his own server. Bayside County Roleplay, BCRP for short. I don't understand the acronym either. But then there's a bunch of drama because DOIJ doesn't like that nobody did that, and so they do all this other stuff and yada yada yada. Fast forward, I get banned for sending a meme. Yeah. That ban ending my near almost year and a half time at DOIJ. That same night on March 2nd, there was loads of people chilling in the voice chat Novity's fan server. There was not Novity, obviously, Khan, the founder of DOIJ, Poogan, and a few guys from his server, CVC, Cops vs. Civs Roleplay, and Raditz, and a couple guys from his server, URP, United Roleplay. Both those guys will resurface a bit later. Not sure on why they were all there, but there were some good jokes made that night. A few days later, we have the launch of BCRP on the March 5th, and the first thing I noticed joining was that 3 people were running the entire server. Novity, another guy, and Mr.Costi. So it was a bit of a terrible mess, especially when Novity went ghost 5 or 6 days into its launch. And then, a few days more later, on the 15th, Costi just up and leaves BCRP anyway. And we have not a clue what's going on. I reach out to Khan, and he was nice enough to let us people still in BCRP know that Novity has apparently quit Discord and everything. So BCRP officially died on the 15th, meaning it lasted a whole 10 days, wrist and rip. That same day, us leftovers from BCRP worked together to start our own server, EJRP, Elite Justice Roleplay, and I get in as head of interview server because I'm awesome. There was a small feud over who was the official BCRP replacement, as there wasn't one, which Novity states that when he comes back on and later just deletes the BCRP Discord servers. We go through a logo change, which was great, as we made jokes about LBRP's logo and how it looks lots like the last other server's one. However, unfortunately, EJRP has issues, as the staff team was consisting of people who shouldn't have been staff, and surprise, surprise, it joins BCRP in the graveyard of immaculate roleplay server failures, officially shutting down when Khan gets ownership of the Discord servers. Yeah, I don't know. And then I get told I should start doing YouTube, so I dust off the old channel, rebrand it as Pluto, and end up uploading my test recording on the 3rd of April because I thought it was funny. So at least performing video on the channel, but whatever, is great. I'm obviously great at YouTube and know what to upload. Yeah. Then we get to kinda early mid-April when IJRP started up again. Injustice Roleplay. I know, these names are great. I just join the interview server to chill and make fun of the way they run the interview server. Then, one day, Costi joins and starts a bit of drama, and I make a joke that I'm going to make a video on LBRP's logo being bad, even after they changed it. So on April the 13th, I do. With the way I promoted it, there was no surprise to me that Costi saw it. However, it was a surprise that Costi would be streaming not long after. So I go to the stream and get his reaction, and due to the things he said, I make another video as a joke, like an hour after the first one went up. However, a few days go by after that, and to my surprise, the video went down. I look into it, and it's totally not a legitimate takedown, as it wasn't even Costi who did it. But due to the legal mumbo-jumbo, I don't care to appeal it, because name is stuff and I really don't care. Like, at all. And even still, to this day, the video is still copyright claimed and blacklisted on my channel. I can't even watch the dumb thing. So on the 22nd, I just make another video about it.
Well, that's the easiest W I've ever taken.
At around the same time, though, Novity is back and gets together with Poogan and Raditz to start the RolePlay Podcast, which its first guest is Costi. And they talk about all the stuff that had happened. And it went up on YouTube around like the 25th.
We even have proof of you taking down, obviously, because you made a video, Pluto's video of copyright striking. Like, that's what we're talking about with the attacking. Like, why is that happening?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was kinda dumb. That's exactly what he said. We never got a second episode of the Roleplay Podcast, though, because Raditz kinda sorta lost it and quit the podcast, raiding its corresponding Discord server in the process, because Poogan said a mean thing. I don't know. The drama around that kind of spilled into early May-ish time, with various YouTubes being made by Raditz and then Novity. But then it all kind of chills out and stuff. But before we get to May, back at the end of April, I had put a bunch of work into another video idea, as I heard they were going to change their logo again, and surprise surprise, LBRP changed their logo. So on the 29th, I'll upload a video I put a lot of effort into. What? I know, it was fantastically great. There wasn't much going on after that for a little bit until Novity posted the legendary Vodka Milk.
Today I'm going to teach you how to make vodka milk. There you go. Now you have vodka milk.
That was a great B-Day gift. Thanks, Novity. Thanks. Then we get to the start of June. Raditz starts streaming a bit to raise money, and there's this whole issue with DOIJ and crying, and then Poogan tried to play with him, and Raditz saying some warped things. And eventually, not surprising me at all, a wellness check is called to his house due to some of the things he said. And even more, not shocking at all, he calls it a swatting. Cool. This guy is something. Things start to go quiet again, and then in mid-July, Raditz starts up a dollar store version YouTube channel, which isn't much different from the main one, besides one key thing. He used paint for basically all the branding and logo and thumbnail work. So as the paint-using YouTuber of the console RP community, I took total offense to that. And since his first video was a Novity Exposed video that was set to premiere on a day, I make another video using the same thumbnail art design, and the video should have been up on the 16th, but it says the 17th. I don't know, ask YouTube. But I know what you're thinking. Did Raditz see it? Well, I have no friggin' clue, but the video was made regardless. We then get up to about mid-August, and there was this whole grape thing on YouTube. Again, I don't know, it was kinda dumb. I, at the time, however, was getting into Red Dead Online, and Rockstar was being Rockstar, and decides to break the game. So on the 10th, I make a video about it as a joke, and I still don't know why it performed as good as it did. A few following days later, Raditz finally uploads the face reveal he said he was gonna do for the past 10,000 subs. And that was very overhyped, and I really honestly didn't care. He did, however, say he had a channel with 3 million subs. But hey, it's Raditz, and I'm not surprised. We then get to mid-September when I learn that Poogan and CVC are dealing with this FGRP server, Forgotten Roleplay. Yes, these names are great. I don't even have their logo, they were so trash. I had been watching some of Poogan's stuff up to this point and gotten to know him, so I tried to get filled in on the situation and joined this Discord server that was very Gucci. And well, things got kind of interesting.
Forgotten, more like fucking rotten. Got him on the track, yeah.
So after that was posted on October 2nd, I started to forget about that server, and things start to once again get quiet as the year gets closer to an end. But then, out of nowhere, Novity comes back mid-early November time from another break he was on, and he completely cuts ties with Poogan because Costi is Costi, or something like that, I don't know. I even heard dead people voted. Then, a week or so later, I learned that quite a few people from DOIJ left and made a new server, L&ORP, Law and Order Roleplay. So, much like IJRP, I joined to see what they're doing, and recognized quite a few people from back when I was in DOIJ. So, since everything that had happened all year, I figured I'd help them out a tiny bit, and I gave them a new logo. That was better than the one they had, to be honest, but yes, I made it. And now, I'm somehow a graphic designer for them. I still don't know when DOIJ's rebrand is, or what it is. Novity's hair is long. I met Swagger shown through Poogan with the whole clown situation. And there's also a strawberry cop in CVC. I don't know what the deal is. They like fruit or something. Can Poogan drive? I don't know. Stonks. I still don't know what Raditz's music is. And I still cannot believe how he blew his chance to make a good impression with Civ Ryan to hopefully get up to Jeff Avanio or Floridia area bugs, and basically ended up screwing the entire console RP community. I mean, he basically doxes himself. Costi music was cringe. N-word, excuse me, what? Why was Gonzo made head of interview server? And why was his favoritism with Nico okay? Did he know that stupid support team is supposed to help people? English, hello? Tyranny and government? I'm also confused on why I'm here, as I've still never flipping roleplayed. What the heck? I hope I didn't offend anyone. Goodbye.